was in Romania and living with my family. At the age of 2, my father discovered that I had a gift for music, for singing. I was mesmerized by the music box that he would play for me and the radio tunes of the day. I would just be transported into the music.
And what would you hear on the radio?
I would hear Romanian folk songs, jazz standards by Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, Romanian music, music from musicals, Julie Andrews and Judy Garland.
Now, would you be able to pick up music from Europe? Or was it just basically what you heard on local radio stations?
It was able to pick up a little bit of Europe. He had a special radio, but mostly from the local. Bucharest is where I was born.
Now, what do you listen to here? What really inspired you musically?
I come from musical theater background, so of course Barbra Streisand and Judy Garland and the musicals of the day, Sound of Music. I was just so in awe of Julie Andrews. I think I saw it about 10 times when I was 9 years old coming to Canada.
Now, did you learn the songs?
Oh, absolutely. I would be obsessed in learning exactly the intonation and the pronunciation and the music. I would sing it over and over and over again, just like Julie Andrews, because I wanted to be Julie Andrews as a child.
Now, what did you study in music school?
When I came to Canada at the age of 9, my parents enrolled me at the first they provided private piano lessons and dance. And as I got a little older, we moved to Toronto. They enrolled me at the Royal Conservatory of Music of Toronto, where I got a bachelor, I should say, an ARCT in piano performance and voice, and a Bachelor of Arts in English Literature at York University.
Was there any favorite composers that you listened to all the time?
Yes, piano was my major. So Chopin and Beethoven, Mendelssohn. But Chopin was the one that I identified closest to because he composed very romantic music.
Now, what about jazz singers? Who do you identify with?
Sarah Vaughan and Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone.
Is there any particular recordings?
Any particular? Whenever someone asks me a question, my mind always goes blank. Because I feel like it's a test, and I was always like that since I was a child. When somebody asks me the $1 million question, I feel like I'm on the hot seat, and I have to remember, so my mind goes blank and I don't remember names, you know?
Is there particular songs or anything that stood out to you?
Oh my God. Of course. Barbra Streisand from Funny Girl. People. People, that song always spoke to me. People who live, I forget the words now. But I've been more into jazz thanks to Bill King, who's been my mentor.
But you previously recorded jazz and worked with other jazz artists.
Yes, I did.
That's how you got your started.
Before I came to you, yes. I started about 8 years ago to get familiar with jazz, and it was thanks to my husband Larry who got me interested. He believed I had a voice suited for jazz, and he saw the potential. So I studied with a few jazz singers, and then I played in some clubs with good musicians, jazz musicians.
Now, But Beautiful, how did that all come about? And how did you pick the tunes?
Well, But Beautiful inspired me and really spoke to me because I read the autobiography of Billie Holiday, and I just love the way she sings that song. And it tied it all together for me. But Beautiful, all the jazz ladies and icons like Ella and Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday, Carmen McRae, Beautiful Ladies, and But Beautiful did it for me. That song really speaks to me, as do the others. So that's what we used for the title song for the CD that we called But Beautiful.
Now, who are some of the other players on the album?
Well, yourself, Bill King on piano, the wonderful Bill King, and Duncan Hopkins, and Red Schwager. Do I need to tell you the instruments? I'm sure everybody knows. They're so well known. You guys are the finest in Canada. And Anne Lindsay, violin. Louis Papiasco, I forget his whole name, but he's a wonderful percussionist. Did I leave it? Oh, and the drummer, Mike Kelso, one of my favorites, or the favorite drummer.
And William Sperandi on trumpet.
And William Sperandi, he's my favorite trumpet player. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? William Sperandi, of course.
And where was it recorded?
It was recorded at Inception Sound Studios by the genius Michael Haas. He's brilliant,
So did you
as you are.
did you enjoy the process?
Absolutely, very much. I learned so much along the way, and as you know, I love to learn new things and get better.